Yeah, so Francesca,
Yeah.
let's do this. If you give me a hidden gem, I'll give you a hidden gem. How's that sound?
Okay.
Unless you're going to ban me from your group.
No.
You're not going to ban me from your group.
I just don't want to make people mad.
Yeah, well, we don't want to make anybody mad.
It's okay.
But we're here for the people. We're here for the people.
That's right.
I'll go first. So for me, it's definitely going to be, the Cavalier Speakeasy.
Yeah. Oh,
the Speakeasy.
No, that was going to be mine.
The Speakeasy underneath the Cavalier. It's free to walk in. Like a lot of people walk. It's such an intimidating building though.
Yes.
It's huge. Yes. I was literally doing a shoot with Francis when I was doing the podcast for the Airbnb series. And I was walking by the Cavalier. I saw these two people in like Arkansas, football shirts or whatever. And I was like, you guys can go in that, And they're like, oh, we can? It doesn't cost anything? I was like, no, go in there. I was like, hook a right, go down to the Speakeasy, stop by Tarnished Truth, slap the barrel, and get a shot of like some whiskey or something because they have a whole distillery down there. Yeah. That's my hidden gem.
Dude, and you know what? We're talking about a hotel right now. Okay.
Yeah, we are.
Let's go ahead and plug them because we know, you and me both know, that the Cavalier is like one of those places where over any Airbnb, I mean, that is like Airbnb I would say experience,
It's the most luxurious hotel and one of the most expensive hotels in Virginia Beach.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll throw my little 2 cents in. Me and my husband did go to dinner there one night.
The Becca.
We did the Becca and we did the Becca and then we were like, because we wanted to go to the Speakeasy, but we couldn't find it because it's like, where is this place at? And then you don't want to ask because you don't want to look like, a tourist.
Yeah, exactly.
But, oh my God, once we found it, it was like cold. I think it was in January. It was his birthday. So it was in January. And the fire in that place, that is intimidating alone. Like I was like, are we allowed in here? Like this place is like beautiful.
You feel out of place.
You do.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Especially if you walk up from the beach like me. I'm in shorts and a button up,
But you know what?
Nice
as hell people. Like so
friendly.
nice.
So friendly.
Yeah, they didn't make me feel out of place at all once I sat down.
Yeah. But if you try to go on the elevator and you're not supposed to, they get upset. But down by the pool, they're pretty chill.
Yeah.
I've heard. And then if you go during the movie night, movie on the lawn, that's always fun.
Is that a hidden gem too?
Yeah, every summer they do movies on the lawn. They literally open up their lawn. They open up the bar in the foyer area, right? You're not supposed to go down by the pool. You can get down by the pool, though. And then don't go in the elevator. You'll be asked to leave. And then they have a film out on the lawn. Like
is
looking
this every
out.
certain day of the month?
It's normally on Fridays, and you can keep up with the Discover Virginia Beach Facebook group for all the updates on that.
You do all those
or
posts
just just go
things.
Follow the Cavalier online or go to the Cavalier website. They'll have it as well.
Yeah, but if you follow Discover Virginia Beach, you get a multitude.
You get everything. Yeah,
right.
You get everything the Virginia Beach area has to offer. That's fair.
Plug yourself. You're awesome.
So that's my hidden gem. Thank you, Francesca.
Okay, so you took a good one, which the Cavalier, I mean, it's not so much hidden, but it's definitely a place where people don't think that they can go into and just hang out, right?
Yeah, you totally can.
You totally can. It's expensive. But anyways, I guess I will say my hidden gem will be, just because I'm in the area a lot, and I like to, if I have time, stop at a good lunch spot where I can enjoy some salty air and it's good food and it's like always just a beautiful view, even if it's like a rainy day. I know everyone's going to be like, don't say it. Chicks Beach is like, that's the place.
Chicks Beach.
Yep. Bowie 44.
That's CHIC apostrophe S.
That's right.
Because if you don't spell it right, you're going to go to the Bay or the Chesapeake Beach and be very confused.
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, even to just go there and go to the beach, like I know that everybody in that neighborhood is like, what's her name? Let's go kill her.
Have you heard about the sandbar?
Where's that?
So,
is there a sandbar?
So there's a sandbar over by this is how I got banned from another group.
Oh.
So the sandbar.
We can't get banned from your own podcast. So.
Yeah, right, exactly. So it's free speech here. So there is a wonderful, wonderful restoration center. It's the Brock Environmental Center.
Yeah, I love that
They
place.
revitalize the oyster population there.
Yep.
All the old oysters from all the restaurants. We don't throw them away. We go
right.
put them at the Environmental Center and put them back in the water. They keep the waterways clear. Every summer for probably 1 to 2 months, there's a little sandbar that slowly starts to dry up.
Off of the Brock Environmental
Off of the Brock
Center
Environmental Center.
Yes.
Now, it's a friendly reminder to our tourists: you cannot swim at this beach. It is a beach. You cannot swim because it's protected. But
I've seen people.
off the way,
Yeah,
there
I've
is a
seen-
sandbar, and there from time to time can be locals seen present. You can see them from the Lesnar Bridge, right? Shout out to Lesnar Bridge, and you can see them on the sandbar.
Yeah.
Having a good time.
I'm
not saying it's legal or illegal.
The sand.
I'm
It's
just
not
saying
the water.
it counts as a beach.
Right.
It happens.
Right.
It happens.
It happens, and it's kind of cool.
Just
I've
like
definitely shot some portraits out there. What are you gonna do?
Yeah. So the next part of our conversation here, I want to stay true to the list here. So
Oh yes, the list
hidden gems is I put like a slash here, restaurants.
of just places that are awesome. How about that?
Places that are awesome. So I polled our Facebook groups, the ones I'm not banned from quite yet. We got over 50,000 group members, and here are some of the top picked restaurants. I'm going to name a few.
Okay.
And so this list is totally free. So by the way, just go join the group, ask for the top restaurant list, and we'll get you covered. So obviously Big Sam's, Be in the Biscuit, Beach Bully Barbecue, Pocahontas Pancakes, the Nick's Bar and Grill. That's without the apostrophe S. There is a Nick's with an apostrophe. You don't want to go there.
Huh.
Side Street Cantina, and then Waterman's. Obviously, that's a good one.
I'm looking at Aldo's, which my father took me to 2 weeks ago. We went to go see John Mellencamp, and we actually went there 10 years ago for my birthday. I'm not going to say which birthday, but we went there 10 years ago. Well, was it 20? God, no, I'm not even going to say it. Anyways, we were there at the same exact restaurant, same exact table, and he took me there again. So I'll shout out Aldo's.
that's so
Aldo's
sweet.
was great.
And that's Italian restaurant.
It is
so
Italian.
Those of you out there, it's probably the most authentic Italian
I
you'll
am
find.
Italian, and yes. I'm
Yeah.
saying yes. Go for it.
Love it. How's Virginia Beach's pizza game? Shout out to Barstool Sports and Dave Portnoy, but they have not come to.
Portnoy has
They have
not
not come to
shown up.
Virginia Beach. It's a few articles have said that Virginia Beach has some of the worst pizza.
Okay. I'm going to jump in. You know I'm going to
Let's
jump
hear
in.
it. Let's hear it.
I don't know anything about Virginia Beach pizza. Do you know why? Because I'm getting my pizza in Newport News at Pizza Sam 7x7.
Oh,
Gotta plug
Pizza
them.
Sam's.
I have to plug them. It's my
Yes.
fam. Sorry, it's my family. He came straight from New York. I mean, literally, quite literally. He had a shop in New York, and then with COVID and everything, and how prices went up, and it was just crazy in New York. I mean, everybody remembers this. He got a little burnt out, had to leave New York, and came down here and missed it so much that he opened up Pizza Sam 757. So
Pizza Sam 757.
Go like the page, go check them out. I know many customers who will come in and be like, "Hey, I drove from Virginia Beach," and that's the coolest thing ever.
I love that. We're gonna have to do a pizza review there soon.
We should.
Now that you know.
We should. And he actually, Dave Portnoy, I don't know how to say his last name. He actually reviewed him in New York. So check out that YouTube video. You could see Barstool review for Pizza Sam.
No way.
Yeah.
What was their score?
8.5.
Damn, that's a high score.
And it's pretty high for him. And we've since kind of sent him an email like, "Hey, you need to come check out the South Side, the South version."
Well, now that there's a pizza, I'm the master of DMing people. I've gotten blocked by hundreds of business
should
and
get
government
you on
pages.
that.
Yeah,
We
we
should
should
get
get
you
Shout out to Bobby the mayor of Virginia Beach. Hit you up a couple times. They've asked me to stop contacting you, but I still will because it's government and it's free information of resource and research. Yeah. Anyways,
that was a sidebar. Sorry, Newport News, Pizza Sam 757. But Virginia Beach, I don't know what's good over here in this area.
like classic pizza. I haven't found that. Now,
Right.
if you're looking for something fun to go with a beer, Wasserhund Brewing is pretty cool. You can bring your dog. It's outside. It's really heavy, greasy, meaty pizza, which I'm a bigger guy, so that's kind of like a thing that I enjoy from time to time. And they like it's all like German themed, beer
like
and German Shepherd dogs. That's fun.
That's fun. I can't honestly, not even that I'm trying not to plug anyone. I don't know any other pizza. I don't.
But seafood is where it's at, though.
Heck yeah.
And some of the folks on our group, they listed out some of their best dishes, and I want to start off with the lobster mac and cheese from Lucky Oyster.
Ooh.
Personally, have not been. That one got
was
over
that top rated?
That was the top rated one. The she crab soup from Margie and Ray's. Margie and Ray's is down in Sandbridge.
Okay.
And then the best steamed shrimp is going to be at Rudy's.
Oh, Rudy's. Where's that?
Rudy's is in Virginia Beach.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. I believe that's near the oceanfront area.
So these are from the Discover Virginia Beach group.
From a couple different Virginia Beach. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Rudy's Restaurant and Cabana Bar is located on Mediterranean Avenue, 23451.
Cool.
That's going to be near First Street, the Rudy Inlet. Yeah, where you can go kayak, boardwalk, and all that fun stuff. And it's also near Waterman's, which has the highest rated Krabby Fries, which I've never had Krabby Fries, but it sounds like deep fried crab, which
I need to bring up the porch. Can we?
Yes. Let's talk porch.
I know it's kind of a different area, right? Than down that area.
Let's hear it.
No, I just love the porch. Like, and that's it.
What's your favorite dish there?
The porch roll. It's the sushi. They have, a nice little fusion there of like sushi and seafood. And oh my God, I just go in there and I just get the porch roll and, and they're always sweet. Bartenders are great. Yep, the porch. I like the porch. That's another place that I think is awesome out there. The Dirty Buffalo. Everybody was talking about that.
But yeah, Dirty Buffalo.
But it was an underrated. It was on Dive Bars. What do you call that show?
Diners, drive-ins, and dives.
That's right.
Yeah, I've had to say that a couple times on this show.
Yep.
Just because it's an easy plug.
What else do we see over here?
I think we should talk about some places to avoid because there are some spots that, don't get me wrong, I love talking positivity and things to do, but I also want to be a good steward of your time. So like if you're here and you're like looking for something and
we're not here to plug, just plug. We're here to be like,
so
be careful.
Francesca, we'll start with you. Are there any spots that if someone's like only here for a couple days, you'd be like, hey, don't do this spot? If you don't have one, I'll jump right in.
I'm thinking.
Okay. So recently a new restaurant opened up. I love like fried chicken, hot chicken, spicy chicken, all that stuff. And I'm also a fan of Dave's Hot Chicken. Now, there is a Hot Chicken 757 that opened up recently down on Newtown. And I was super pumped to go. Went there, and it was like the second day they opened, and it took them a minute. Not that flavorful. It could have been a one-off.
Disappointing.
It could have been a one-off. They gave me some coupons because of the wait or whatever. So, like, I could go back. But it wasn't, like, that good where I'd be like, yeah, let's go back again. Because a lot of times people will ask me, like, what's new in Virginia Beach area? And I'm hesitant to plug something new just for the sake of being it new. Like, consistency is important to me. Now, obviously, like, Discover Virginia Beach has been around a couple of years. But, a couple of years is I think, more impactful than brand spanking new. Because, the excitement and the buzz is fun. But also, like, where's the track record there?
Right.
So for me, I'd say.
So what would be your favorite? I mean, for the chicken.
CM Chicken, down in Hampton, up in Hampton.
Oh.
Yeah, it will make you. It will literally make you cry.
Oh.
And like connect you with. It'll connect you with some high beings. It's phenomenal.
All right. Well, I guess I want to touch on like the taste that lunch spot I really love, but I just don't enjoy some of the locations, which I am so much of an atmosphere person. Like another example, which I love this place. I'm not going to down them whatsoever, but Luce. I love Luce. I'm a fan of Luce Secondo because it's just the atmosphere for me. Luce 1 is great. It's smaller. Like, it's very hard to get into, which, it's exclusive. I like that. But Luce Secondo, man, you walk in and you feel like you're in, like, Caesar's palace, Like, you're like, ooh, I have arrived kind of thing. Luce 1 is kind of like that small atmosphere of, like, oh, okay, like, it's romantic. It's nice, but I will have to say I'm a more Luce second fan. And then the tastes are Shore Drive. That's the only one I'm ever going to go to.
Shore Drive is good because it has, as you and I were talking the other day, it's got the lawn, it's got the live music, and it's close enough to Chick's Beach,
right?
Where you can really make a day of it.
And I love that the lawn, like, it has like the games for the kids. Like, I can go out there and have my beer and my sandwich, and they can play.
Let them run.
Yeah.
Let them run. Because if you go to the one in Town Center, they're going to be running and jumping on the beams. They have all the ventilation beams are exposed.
Yep.
And the upstairs is it's a monstrous setup.
Yeah.
It's not good at all.
No, and I love taste. I do. It's the certain ones, man. I'm telling you. What else is
Do you have any hidden gem restaurants that you would recommend as we cap off our hidden gem section?
So I like I said, Luce Secondo I love, but I don't think that's a hidden gem. Everybody knows it's a great place.
Would you say Bay Local is a hidden gem?
Oh, yeah. I almost forgot. Bay Local. I love them.
I think it's a hidden gem to those who are not locals to the area because it's literally called Bay Local.
Right.
But they have 3, almost 4 locations
I
now.
love every single one of their locations.
Yeah.
Every single one.
It's like my grandparents, super picky.
Oh, really?
Super, like, when they vacation hard. So they have high standards. That's why they're picky. But when I took them out, to like show them the restaurants and the view, like took them to Chick's Oyster Bar, and it was a little dicey there. And I was like, oh my gosh, like this is the best whatever.
Right, no, definitely.
Bay Local was one there where like, oh my gosh, I love this place. It's authentic. Yeah.
When I recommend something, it has to be something that is completely confidently like consistent every single time I've been there. So if I say I love Luce Secondo, if I say I love the Porch, like, these are places I've never had a bad meal at. Chick's Oyster Bar is a great local spot, you know what I mean? But it's more of like, the place. Like, you're not going to be disappointed because, you've been there already a million times. If you're coming from out of state and you're, trying to just have a great experience no matter what, I mean, yeah, those are the places for sure. What else? What would you say?
So my hidden gem, and I love to shout these guys out. I literally love it when we go in there and it's so busy because it's such a small little shop. It's called Grande Burrito Grill. The most underrated Mexican food place. Yes, Cantina Laredo is on the list of Mexican places, but it's a little bit pricier. It's a little bit... it's not as tucked away. I like the tucked away aspect of Grande Burrito Grill. It's near Town Center. It's right next to a 7-Eleven.
Is it small? Like, is it a sit-down place? Or?
Yeah, it's a sit-down place. It maybe holds like 20 people.
Nice.
And they have some of the most giant burritos I've ever had. So,
cool.
I mean, it holds a special place in my heart. We obviously, my wife and I, we were at a stage of life where we had to go get a car. You know how that is.
Yeah.
Stressful as heck. You spend a lot of money.
Or a minivan. What did you get?
Car. We got a car. This is BK, before kids.
Oh.
And we were driving. It's because the CarMax is right there, and we're driving back. We just spent about $1, and we're like, we're super famished. Like, this took hours to do. CarMax was super efficient, but it was just it was the second day we were there. We just been there a long time, and we're like, we are so hungry. Like, where are we gonna go? First place we go to, we're just gonna eat. We don't even care how good the food is. Grande Burrito Girl shows up. We're like, this is by 7-Eleven. This is kind of sketchy. Like, why is it? It's like in a little shopping mall across the street from an apartment complex, just so unassuming.
Right.
Like, there's nothing wrong.
That's
the area
what
is
the
super
hidden
great.
gems are, though.
It's super
They're
safe
so
area.
unassuming.
It's totally great. It just was new to us. And so we go in, we sit down, and I'll see the burrito Texano. I'll never forget. It said steak, shrimp, hot cheese poured on top. And I'm like, I want that, obviously. This is before COVID, so it's like $10. Now it's like 15 or whatever. But I get it. And they, my wife and I, we both order burritos because we don't know the size. They come out, it's literally that, that 10-inch plate, 12-inch plate. It fills up the plate and like then some, like it's falling over.
Oh, man.
and like good chips, great service, and it's one of those hidden gem spots that I'm always going to shout out.
That's definitely a hidden gem because anyone who comes from out of state is going to look at that place and say, I ain't going in there.
Yeah.
You know?
It's got under 100 Google reviews. It's not like well known. It's
but I'm
small,
sure it's
but
amazing.
It's phenomenal. Yeah, I like to shout them out anytime I can.
Can
right.
I shout out one more?
Yes, let's hear it.
If we're talking about tacos and stuff, Jesse's Taqueria just opened in Ocean View. They opened another location, and I'm in Ocean View like all the time, so I was like excited about that because it's like a nice little place to stop, get a taco, and it's good. Let me tell you, it's good. They have the chips are like fresh made there, fresh guac. I mean, you can't go wrong. It's delicious.